Welcome to my October review. We start October with a fantastic aspect, an opposition between Venus and Jupiter, and this always brings a good feeling. This is always a good time to socialise for you because it's in your third and ninth house, and also maybe have an adventure, do something that's a little bit different, a little bit unusual, but something you can learn something from. Maybe looking at something new, trying something new, but also it's a good time to be with friends and to socialise and to communicate. Then on the third we have Mercury going direct. This is good news for you, Leos, because it's in your second house. So any delays or financial hold-ups will be slowly disappearing, and you'll be able to make good headway again. When Mercury's retrograde, it's always lessons to be learned. There's a reason for these hold-ups, so maybe it's giving you time to think. And on the 6th we have an aspect between Mercury and Pluto, so this will give you time to think about what's happened over the last 3 weeks and any changes you need to make, especially in your finances, but also in your daily routines, as Pluto's in the 6th house. There's a very strong emphasis around the 9th house this month, and you have Jupiter in that 9th house. This is the house that Jupiter rules. We also have Chiron there, and there's an aspect to Chiron from the Sun. So it's an opportunity to heal any past wounds to do with 9th house values, beliefs and spirituality, religion. Anything you can do there to heal those old wounds will help you get along. Then on the 9th we have the full moon, again in that 9th house in Aries. So this is a very active full moon. This is one way you want to get things finished, get things done, complete any projects, but also a good time to review those beliefs, because we also have Mars in aspect to Neptune. So a great time to review your life as a whole, review your beliefs, change any outdated beliefs and bring in new ones if necessary. Because we also have a lot of change down in the 6th house with Pluto now going direct. And this is your final chance over the next few months, because Pluto will move from the 6th into the 7th and into Aquarius in March. So it's your final opportunity to make any changes to do with your diet, your exercise, your daily routines and your general work. We have the Sun, Venus and Mercury all very close together this month, so they'll be making the same aspects as we go through. And on the 10th, Venus makes the opposition to Chiron. So this time it's good to look at relationship fears and issues from the past that you can perhaps heal. Then the Sun makes an aspect to a positive aspect to Saturn on the 11th, and this is great for working alongside other people in a partnership or just with others, and plan and forecast for the future. This is a fantastic day for doing really detailed, disciplined work. And then it's a good day for signing any documents on the 12th, because we have Mercury in opposition to Jupiter. Now Jupiter's in the 9th house, which is the house that he rules, so this is very fortuitous for you. Any new ideas, any new adventures you plan will go well today. There might be a bit of unconscious pressure coming in on the 13th, because the Sun makes a square to the Black Moon Lilith. It's in your 12th house. The Black Moon represents a shadow, and the 12th house is the unconscious. So there could be things that come up from the unconscious, things that maybe you prefer not to think about, but they will come up, and you need to try and accept what's happening and to face your fears. Then the following day we have Venus making a positive aspect to Saturn, so it's a good day to talk to people about your problems, if you have any, and to get them ironed out, because we have Venus making an aspect to the Black Moon as well on the following day, the 15th, so this means again you have another opportunity to smooth things out and to work through any issues. On the 17th we have 10 fantastic days when you can put your energy to work. We start off with the Sun and Venus make an aspect to Mars, so this will always bring a lot of energy and a lot of drive. So Mars is in that 11th house, so it's a good time to set new goals for the future. It's a time to get things finished, especially within group situations or with friends and colleagues. Really work together and work hard and get everything sorted out. Then we have the conjunction of the Sun and Venus, and this lasts for 8 days. So again, great time to start a new relationship if you're looking for one. Your Leo charisma will be flowing through, so you'll attract people easily to you at this point. The other thing you can do is really work hard on keeping your existing relationship alive, because we have these two making an aspect to Pluto. Now, the thing about Pluto, we said earlier, it's time to make those changes before he moves into a new sign and house. And this is an ideal opportunity with the Sun and Venus making that aspect, to evaluate things, especially within, again, those routine areas, and see where you can make those positive transformations. On the 23rd is a day when you'll be very good at negotiating and communicating, and it's an ideal opportunity to discuss situations that have been going on in your unconscious shadow area, because Mercury makes an aspect to that black moon Earth, plus also to Saturn in that 12th house. So if there's things you want to share, things you want to talk about with people, this is a perfect time to do it. On the 25th, there's a very intense and powerful eclipse happening in Scorpio, and this is your fourth house, house of the home. Now, this eclipse is a member of the Saros 6 South series and is renowned for bringing a lot of energy that you can put into completion of projects. It's good also to work with others, especially in relationships. You can achieve a lot together if you take charge and take the power and drive things forward. Now, this eclipse is the Sun, the Moon and Venus all together. So this, for you Leos, means that your charm will be wonderful, and you can attract any type of person towards you that you so desire. This is for fun or for pleasure or for love. Unexpected events can happen with this eclipse, because the eclipse, when it was born in 1049, was hit on the midpoint of Uranus and the Moon's North Node, so unexpected events is very likely to happen. This could be within your relationship with love, or also around the home area. Now, there's one word of warning with this eclipse, and that's that it was born with a Mars Pluto contact, so you have to be very careful you don't overuse your power and strength. Make sure that you're ethical and you use your morals, so that you don't go upsetting people, because eclipses are wild cards and you can have fantastic benefits, but also there can be a negative side to them. Now, the eclipse effect lasts for some time, and if you've especially got your Sun in the early part of Leo, this will be square to the eclipse, so this will have quite an impact on you. Mercury adds weight to the eclipse on the 27th as he makes aspects to Mars and Pluto. So this is a good time to speak what you believe in. Speak about what's happening around this time and what the changes are you want to make. But just make sure that you, again, keep it within the boundaries of sensibility. Then we have a lovely aspect between Neptune and the black moon Earth, and Neptune's in that 8th house, so your perception, your intuition will be highly increased over this day or so. And then we finish the month on the 31st with Mars going retrograde, and Mars is in that area of friends and colleagues and groups. So this is a time over the next few months until the middle of January. We just need to be very mindful of letting your anger express itself in group situations or with friends and colleagues. It's time when you need to perhaps just keep a lid on it, be quiet, bite your lip, and just perhaps make a journal of all the things that people annoy you with, so that you can write them down, and then at the end, when Mars goes direct, you can have this journal to have a constructive way of getting your point across to people, about telling them how that you're upset by what they've said or what they've done. But when Mars is retrograde, it's not a good idea to let that anger come out too freely. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to tune in next month, because we have another eclipse and I'll be telling you all about that.